Right, this is a reading for sorry Virgo. For Virgo. Sorry Virgo. Yeah. It's gonna be for your sun, moon, and rising. It's gonna be any card reading and it's from May. So a couple more shuffles, more go. So I'll just see what cards fly out and we'll read the cards, alright? One more. Yeah, we're off, right? Virgo, sun, moon, rise. Right, Virgo, if you don't resonate with this, look back in the playlist, go back anything 5 months. There wasn't, I thought there was a Virgo playlist, but there wasn't. There is now. They weren't on my channel. I hadn't like put them on the channel thing. But anyway, they're there now. So if you have a look, you can go back 5 months. Or check out your sun, moon, and rising and download your birth chart. Here we go. Right. Oh. Right. Okay, Virgo. Yeah. Okay, you're dealing with a Leo. Keep trying to keep a Leo's mouth shut at this time, but you're definitely dealing with a Leo because the Strength card, that's Leo, and the Queen of Wands, that's Leo to me. That's Leo's card. Somebody could be clearing a path at this time. Somebody also could be getting very, very drunk and crying over spilt milk and have 5 people attacking them now, and that could be because they signed something they shouldn't have done. And it has to do with money. Somebody signed something to do with money. Virgo. Like, I'm a Leo, but I could go for a Virgo reading because I've got a stellium in the 8th house in Virgo. So like I resonate with Virgo quite a lot sometimes. Ooh. And you, Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn anyway. And the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in this one, she's pregnant and somebody's revealing some money in that situation. I just see certain cards in certain ways. And certain cards are when you read from certain cards, it's just the way you see it. I look at the pictures, really. Yeah, you got on your boat there. You're going back to something from the past. You look to me like you're heading that way. You could be doing that on the full moon, and we've got full moon in Leo actually. You also could be a Leo, Virgo, because you could have, if you're on the cusp between Leo and Virgo, you could come up as a Leo. That's why we could have lots of Leo going on in the beginning. Depends what side of Virgo you're on. Like I can come up as Cancer because I'm a Leo. I come up as Cancer because I'm near that end. Right, we've got a few going on here. Right, so Virgo, there was a situation you were trying to make look light that was actually dark. And yeah, Sagittarius could have been involved. Sagittarius anywhere, sun, moon, and rising. Somebody could have been being a player in the past as well because he's looking at the past. Maybe an Aries was involved in that and that Aries had 2 watchers over their shoulders. It could be quite psychic as well. And a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Somebody who's had a big fight and their intuition's not even talking to him anymore. Like he's giving it the mostest. And he's now put his sword in the ground. Like there's been a battle. So who have we got players here? We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, or father figure, businessman, entrepreneur, but normally in my card of Aries, the Emperor is. That could be a Sagittarius. This could be a Sagittarius. 2 Sagittarius. You've got a Sagittarius involved. You've got a Leo involved. 2 cards of Leo. And a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Or the mother of your children could be involved, Virgo. Or someone you married to. But I'm not seeing the King of Pentacles here, so maybe not. Yeah, there's going to be a message of truth about a situation sent, and that could be about when somebody left a situation, how they took some money with them. And I always see this bird here that's coming in. This is going to happen at the full moon. So it's going to happen at the full moon in Leo, which I think, if I quickly have a look, if I'm ready, when's the full moon? think it's on the 18th. I don't even know if it's loading up. Anyway, I'll carry on. Yeah. Somebody could have actually had someone hypnotised. The Taurus could have done something. There could have been a higher level of commitment. There could have been it could have been something about a higher level of commitment anyway. But there was 3 people involved in the situation. Somebody could like smoke a bit of the wacky because he's got a big joint in his mouth. And he looks to me like he's bringing in peace, but I don't know if he does. It's got something also to do with you waiting on your ships coming in. You were waiting for somebody to come in. You got involved in something, and it could have been to do with a family with a lot of vultures in it, Virgo. I don't think you really saw that. And that could be with a Gemini or a choice between 2 lovers. And that's the truth, yeah. A Gemini involved in it. Somebody could have been the master juggler, the master manipulator. And then we've got 3 cards to go. I'm going to do them on this side. No, I'm not. I'm going to do them on that side. Yeah. We're going to read down the lines in a minute. Virgo, right. Yeah, that's passionate messages. And then a cup of love being offered, maybe to a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Right, let's go down the lines. I'll read a couple of these. Someone could have AIDS, so somebody needs to be careful. Yeah, and somebody could have alcohol problem as well. And it could all be about money, mark of the beast. Someone's lying to themselves. Someone raised their hand when they're angry. Someone could be a Libra moon. Someone's planning on kidnap. Here we go. Yeah. Someone's going to smile is going to disappear from their face. Someone was evil and you were never meant for that person. You're still watching. I'm still talking. The letter A, Pisces sun, and a big boss energy, which is Aries. A Scorpio sun could be relevant. Someone married is about to get caught. Sound of the police. And Egyptian sun god. A Gemini sun's relevant in this. And a Cancer ascendant. Different skin colours. Capricorn sun. Wow. Sagittarius moon. Secrets are out, lights are on. Someone was plotting on robbing somebody. Police brutality. Unknown number will be calling. And a Libra sun. Virgo, you've got a lot of people. Big setup. So you're involved in a big setup. Yeah, open your heart to a new relationship. Major transformation is taking place. Big life changes. Problems become blessings in disguise. Is this really a soulmate or is it a narcissist? Someone may come and ask you to marry them. Wish upon a star and expect the best. And check your close circle. Not all is what it seems. Connect with spiritual universe and reconciliation. Who do you still love? One step at a time. Little steps make big dreams come true. A brother and sister could be relevant. And listen to your true feelings. Don't let others talk you out of it. Right, let's go. Trying to work out what cards I want to go with. Right, them ones. Right, what's this? And I mean, the strength card can also be having to use a lot of strength and courage. And but it can be a Leo as well. And it can be trying to keep a Leo's mouth shut. This hate is a lot bigger than you knew. Yeah, Virgo sun. Someone's fucked up big time now, is in trouble. Someone's knowingly spreading an STD. Secret society could be relevant. There could be a group of people that have all been sleeping together and there's an STD going around. Karma will be sweet, man. Right, let's do this. Yeah, this strength card. Either you've moved away from somebody with Leo in their chart, sun in rising, or they've moved away from you. Somebody's may have gone back to the past, or you may be going back to the past. But there's a message of truth that has to be sent, Virgo. Let's find out. What's this strength card about? Yeah, it's about going in with an apology, on judgment, on something that was wrong that had to be put right. And it could have something to do with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and a lot of money. This could have even been a soulmate relationship, and I'm seeing a Leo in there. Yeah. Maybe you want to go in rushing and speaking a truth to somebody with the Knight of Swords there, Virgo. Yeah, you could be involved with a sofa full of fucked up freaks. Children could be involved, and third eye chakra could be relevant. Right, what's Virgo getting in their boat and going towards? Nope. A Scorpio or an ending. And a Capricorn could be involved. So you could be having an ending with a Capricorn. Maybe you're crying over some spilt milk at the moment. Maybe you're not looking at what's behind you, but you're looking at maybe that's what you've got in your boat for and you've left the situation. all become too much, Virgo. Yeah, you could be looking at your ships coming in right now. But the seas behind you are very, very choppy. So things are very emotional, maybe. Maybe you're struggling with your emotions at this time, Virgo. You need to control your emotions. Yeah. And you want to send a message of truth. You definitely want to send a message of truth. You have to say that twice. You're either going to go rushing in, or you're thinking of sending a message. And maybe you're also thinking about sending a passionate message. What's the Page of Wands for? Yeah. Walking away. 8 of Cups, that's walking away, leaving a situation, leaving something. And there's 8 Cups standing behind you, still full, but you're still walking away and leaving. And that could be because of the Ace of Cups, a new beginning of love that should have been had, but somebody jumped straight into the fire. And the other person, well, that cup's overflowed, all the water's gone, it's done. Yeah, become a burden. Become a burden, Virgo. Yeah, and it could have been to do with a family situation. Also, yeah, the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could have been involved, or Taurus and Capricorn. And that could have been over some passionate messages. Maybe someone went down with some passionate messages, or something to do with messages maybe they were found. Could have been to do with some juggling that was going on as well, and about some choices that somebody had. But there was a lot of snakes and other things in them choices. Maybe something was going down in the morning. Homeless people could be relevant. People really need to grow up. A White Witch could be relevant. And Virgo Sun, that's you. Yeah. A Dark Witch could also be relevant. So you could be dealing with someone who's dark and somebody who's light, Virgo. Right, what cards do we want for this bit? Right, let's do this Queen of Wands. That also could be an Aries or Sagittarius, but the Queen of Wands is normally my Leo card. Yeah, and Capricorn. Or someone who broke free from the devil. Somebody had to break free from the devil, maybe. Yeah. Someone was being very generous, and somebody was very dedicated to being generous. Maybe a Capricorn, but with Virgo was being very generous to you. And maybe they had a lot of dedication, and maybe that had something to do with a Leo. Yeah, definitely a Leo, because then we get the Strength card. Took a lot of courage to do that as well, maybe. And it was on somebody's destiny, what somebody was meant to have. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, a lot of money, support. Shysty, yeah. And theft. Nicked it. Took it. So Capricorn and you were involved, somebody. You can have Virgo anywhere in your chart. And if Virgo, this could have, you know, I've just said, I got Virgo in my chart, I got stellium in Virgo. Somebody stole something. Somebody stole somebody's destiny, somebody's money, and somebody was involved in that. Yeah. Maybe they thought they were being lucky and they took action, yeah. Had a vision about it, but what it caused was a massive ending in the situation. That's our situation that was dark, that was made to look light. And it's caused an indifference now in love. So somebody just doesn't, one person doesn't love the other person anymore. There's an indifference now, it's done. You can't do that. So somebody took off you, you're not gonna want their love, are you? Yeah, and that's through choices. It was choices that were made, choices that were taken. Somebody took their power. Somebody knew these secrets as well. They knew exactly what was going on the whole time. Yeah, proving it was the point though. Somebody's gone on a journey now. Like, what's this Eight of Cups is normally walking away, but somebody walked away. Yeah, somebody walked away with someone's blessing. Someone's money. There's money in that there. And there was 2 people fighting and arguing, one person having a good old go. And I believe that's like it's being investigated. Somebody's watching the whole situation. Could be 6 of Wands. That's recognition, reward. Someone's going to get success from this situation, and someone's going to move forward. Somebody's going to get what blessing was theirs, basically. Yeah, somebody's clocking your ass. You're being watched at this time. The north could be relevant. So up north. Yeah, and someone's in trouble. The police sings like a canary. So if you have done something, you need to be careful, because there's somebody going to end up getting arrested, and that person's going to probably blame you for everything. And you need to be aware of that, because if they do, you'll be the one going to prison and they'll be getting off scot-free. Don't let that happen. And they thought you didn't know. Joke's on them. Libra sun, a sassy white woman, and this person's married. Yeah, Freemasonry could be relevant. Naked pictures are relevant, lots of them. Black dark thoughts, And third house, Gemini. These secrets are coming out. It's going to break your heart. Childhood issues and emotions. Yeah, a defective condom. So somebody's been sticking holes in the condom. Points have been made, yeah. And February. And someone's going to be very vulnerable as well. Somebody's going to start losing the plot. Somebody's a control freak. And when things start to go right in their way, they start to become a very different person. You may notice that. Yeah, the screams, the terrible screams. Somebody's really screaming their head off, and not in a good way. Yeah, right, let's do the next line. So the next line is this crying over spilt milk, like getting really drunk, having 5 people attacking you. You're probably getting phone calls all around, people wanting you to do this, wanting you to do that. And do you know what? When they actually do get caught and arrested, they're going to grass you up. So just be careful whose back you have at this time. Could be to do with people you think are your friends. Yeah. People you've been celebrating too early. Yeah. Maybe somebody was being a player. Maybe somebody's got Sagittarius in their chart. And they don't have to be a Sagittarius sun. A Capricorn can be a couple with a Sagittarius and also a Scorpio. But somebody was a player. Somebody was just playing a big game, yeah, that caused heartbreak. And it was to cause heartbreak. And that's the truth, yeah. Somebody just wanted to cause heartbreak. That was their main game. And it's about the past. And they got you involved in it, and it's judgment coming in now. It's judgment on the situation. Because you can play games for as long as you want, but in the end, eventually it does come out. You can't push against energy in the wrong way forever and get away with it. That's why you're meant to stop when you've had a good deal and you had a good run. You're meant to stop doing it, because eventually, if you don't stop doing it, you're going to get caught. Light shine on the situation. The sun card, yeah, exactly. All these burdens, all this spiritual stuff as well. Maybe somebody's gone against somebody spiritually, which means they've done dark stuff as well on them. Yeah, and to cause sadness. And Aries could be involved, but it also could be in somebody gained wisdom. That could have been you, Virgo. There's a pregnancy as well in this situation. Someone's very pregnant in this situation. I don't think you're going to like that. Right, let's do this signing something. Maybe an Aries signed something they shouldn't have with a mask on. Now they're waiting for the ship to come in. Or you signed something, Virgo, on an Aries, maybe. Or to do with it. And maybe somebody's now waiting for their ships to come in. They're waiting for this ghost. Yeah, it could involve a Gemini. It could involve a decision that was made between 2 lovers. Yeah. Somebody took a bite from a cherry, and now that situation's left them up over night time, so they can't move forward. They can't sleep. Or you can't sleep over the situation that you chose. What's this Emperor card about? Justice is coming in on that situation. Whoever signed that paperwork or whatever they did, they forged a signature. They forged somebody's signature on a bit of paperwork, made out that they were that person, and that's all coming to light. And that could involve an Aries, and it could involve a father. But that now, whoever that person is, they're waiting on their ships to come in. They're waiting for somebody to come. Yeah, and it could have something to do. It could even have something to do with a house, because there's a key there. Could also be to do with high level of commitment. There's 3 people involved in the situation, though. A Taurus could be involved, an Aries is involved, and a Leo's involved, and you, Virgo, and a Capricorn. Yeah. Something you kept going back to as well. You couldn't let it go. Couldn't let it go. And that was maybe being a player, or it was a Sagittarius with a Sagittarius. Something about Sagittarius couldn't let it go. Yeah, and also Queen of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And she's very psychic. She's not somebody you can... If she's on the good, she's very psychic and won't take no bullshit. On the bad, yeah, it's another level. And it's about fairness. Someone's bringing in justice. Something's being equalled out. Like somebody was just getting left out. And I think you knew that. Yeah. And then Empress. Somebody could have flown the nest as well. Or Libra could be involved. But somebody could have moved away. It could involve a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It involves you. You've got the King and Queen. It could be somebody could be married in a situation. Maybe somebody just made some bad choices. On a blessing, maybe. Because that should have been a blessing. Or it was somebody's blessing. Maybe somebody was even pushing money away from somebody on a blessing. Like there's like pentacles up there to be displayed, but he's stashing some on the side. It could be a family situation. Yeah, 3 of Cups. 3 people. 3 main people, maybe 3 family members. And that could be cousins, could be sisters, could be moms, could be dads, could be... you know, brothers. This person could be younger than you as well, or there could be a younger person, but it doesn't have to. Somebody could be wanting to go in towards somebody with some money, but there's an ending to the situation. There's no fixing this situation. Somebody's very guarded with this money as well at the moment, and somebody feels like if they just keep fighting, it'll be okay. It could involve a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Somebody went off and had a new beginning. Yeah, on a family situation. It's the end of the cycle. It's the end of the world. There's going to be some messages, like strong messages. Up to 8 people could all be messaging each other at this time. There could be like some site, like WhatsApp or something, and everybody's on it, having a good old chat. Probably that's even being monitored right now. And yeah, King of Wands, Aries involved. Right, let's do this. Virgo towards Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in a family situation with a lot of vultures. Yeah, clairvoyance, seeing the future. What's love got to do with it? And leaving, walking out of the door, automatic writing, Taurus Sun, love and heal yourself, side piece. Ooh. And the letter N, Virgo Moon, Hex and Curse return to sender, shit's about to hit the fan, August is relevant. Yeah, end of July, like literally the end of July. August is very relevant. Planting seeds in your head. This person talks out a ball. Someone's about to lose a court case. And this person's talking shit with people you know. Heart chakra, Sagittarius Moon, and a big family feud is about to go down. I think it's already started. Right, let's do this. Virgo towards Capricorn. What's that about? For Virgo. That's a family situation. This family, you're involved with some family situation. Something you tried to make look perfect. But maybe even a Leo's come along, put a light on that situation. The light's been shone on that situation. People can see for what it is. And maybe that was you having somebody or somebody having somebody hanging on, enlightened, they know what's going on, but they're being dropped in the abyss, and maybe you were part of that. Cancer could have been part of that. You could have even tried to move away from that situation. Somebody could have some wish-washy love, be like in and out with their love at this time as well. That could involve a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Right, what's this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius about? That Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is about moving a dead body, sneaky behaviour, theft, burning a house down maybe as well. 5 people get affected by that, and a family cult as well. It should be a family situation, but it looks like a ritual to me. Right, what are these vultures about? These vultures about going to a graveyard and maybe getting some mud and doing some spell work and trying to fuck somebody's life up. Yeah, that brought down the tower though, because it backfired, yeah, and that was justice in a situation with Libra there, my crazy clown. Somebody brought justice into a situation because people were doing stuff so out of underhand that they didn't realise what they were actually doing was backfiring on themselves, and now karma's hitting, Libra's hitting, things are being equalled out, Virgo. So if you're on the right side, things are being equalled out, time's ticking on that situation now. Tick tock. Yeah, damage control is taking place. People got away with far too much. Someone's secretly recording you and mind manipulated. Or you were secretly recording someone. You weren't secretly doing it at all though. No. Uncertainty, yeah. Not being able to make a choice. Keeping a blindfold on. Not seeing what's real. Not wanting to see what's real. What's this lovers card about? 2 lovers. Choice between 2. Yeah. That could have involved a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, maybe. And somebody going off and having recognition and reward on their own. Maybe somebody wanted somebody stuck so they couldn't move. 2 people were watching that, but there's been an end of that cycle. And that could have been over, like, passionate messages. One night stand energy, I call that. Yeah. That somebody don't want to do anymore anyway, because they're all hunched over. Like done with it. Yeah, that could have been keeping somebody up for night time, and then we got that group of people all messaging each other to cause heartbreak to somebody. Yeah, and that could involve a Capricorn, someone you could be sexually tied to, or you were. Yeah, made a choice between 2, and actually all that did was make the Wheel of Fortune turn. It could be a ghost coming back from your past, and it could also involve the woman who's got all these works going on, and you know, underneath her, trying to look cool as a cucumber on top. I don't think she is inside though. What's this truth coming out for Virgo? Yeah, it's about you getting really, really stuck. And about maybe going in with a little apology. Maybe you want to talk to somebody. Maybe you want to free yourself from a situation. Yeah. Teenage pregnancy could be relevant as well. Shapeshifter. Time's ticking, TikTok. I told you that. Yeah, STD ridden sex addict on the loose. So let's H and H, yeah. Definitely the letter H is relevant. That could be their name, surname. Could be. Taurus ascendant, Virgo sun, ecstasy could be relevant. Maybe even getting high. Actually, ecstasy is like, wow, I'm not going to go into that conversation right now. Navy SEALs and people have used that to get telepathy, so you become very telepathic. Like you can be around people and you can literally like read their thoughts, and that's why they did it with the Navy SEALs, because then they when they got Bin Laden, they actually they didn't need to talk, they could like mind, you know. Very cool stuff, yeah. Working with the moon cycles and Eurokinesis influence of electric. South Node could be relevant. Yeah. What's this juggling about? This juggling up was all about being a player. No, it isn't. The juggling, this master manipulator, this stuff that I think is coming out on this full moon is to do with the truth, a message of truth, and that's about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody who's got a tarot behind them and they're looking like they're in peace, but they may not be, and that could have been something you put a blindfold on Virgo and ignored, and that could have been about somebody wanted a very painful, sharp ending to somebody, and that could have been like a black widow, but somebody wanted somebody gone, somebody wanted somebody eaten, somebody wanted somebody in great pain, never to be again. Didn't work out that way though, did it? No. Right, let's do the last line. The last line is a message of passion, really. No, it's not. It's a message of truth. The message of truth coming out, Virgo. Someone likes the same sex as well. That could be coming out. Landed on the message of truth as well. Dark magic could be going on. The letter M, the letter V. Witness protection fraud. So somebody's pretending they're in trouble and they're not. Just trying to get themselves out a whole lot of shite. Yeah, and that could be you, Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn. Maybe you've got a witness protection fraud and you're not meant to be in there. Menstrual rage could be relevant. Maybe you've told someone you're in trouble and someone's mad. September could be relevant, and for real. Yeah. You could have 5 people constantly on your back at this time and trying to attack you, and that could be somebody's mother or a Libra. The Empress could be relevant. Could be the Empress. Could be a Scorpio involved as well, who's bringing in death now, ending these situations, making new beginnings happen in a situation. Maybe they took 2 people's heads already. Yeah, and that could be about these illusions and lies that were done under the moon. The moon's very relevant. The full moon's very relevant in this reading. A lot of full moon. Yeah, and that could be about like having 3 people under control. Maybe somebody's got 3 people under control, and maybe that person's very rich, and maybe that person is from your past or something to do with your past. You're looking at a couple of love. You're looking quite glum about that now, and a lot of money that 2 people dug into, 2 people watching, all the same story. Yeah, and that could be you, Virgo, and it also could be a Gemini, somebody who's tried to do something so much that they actually now have drove themselves mad, and maybe your job was to get somebody in a cage, yeah, over a new beginning of love. Yeah, and that, but somebody may have listened to their intuition, and maybe somebody now knows that that's not a good plan. Yeah, that's not a good plan, Stan. And Aries could be involved there as well. Maybe they were part of the team. Yeah, and it's all over a new beginning with abundance, but somebody sang on that story too much. Yeah, somebody's looking back at what they've harvested from the whole situation, and maybe that's got something. Somebody may even be looking back at High Priestess, but somebody's got lots of birds talking in their ear. Somebody knows a lot. Yeah, and that could be about a house, guarding some money, stringing somebody up, leaving them out of cold, and it could be relevant to somebody coming on an aeroplane, coming from abroad in disguise, maybe. Yeah. Somebody wanted somebody with an indifference in love and left out in the cold. Could even be a younger earth sign involved, Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn. Somebody had 3 people in the background, yeah, and it was fake. It was all fake. It was like, you know, soulmate relationship with a mask on and all that stuff, yeah. And somebody had to drop some burdens. Somebody had to drop someone couldn't carry somebody any longer. In a nutshell, yeah. Karma for Aries. Yeah, karma for Aries is about past selfishness and egocentricity. Yeah, to their feelings. Creates precedent and life karma. You have to take Aries karma is to take leadership of a situation and not be selfish in a situation, like not do things, to just be more self-aware and get rid of self-absorption, you know. Yeah, fire and earth could have been working together. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And yeah, you are good enough. Being haunted, like being hunted like a fox. I feel like people are after you at this time, Virgo. This person's a reptilian. Somebody's studying you, watching you at this time as well. You need to watch who's doing that. Ostriching could be relevant. Working and using prostitutes could be relevant. And farm countryside could be relevant. Someone's invested in someone else, and the authorities are probably the people watching. Step out of your comfort zone. Gemini could be relevant. The twins, Mercury, god of communication, and we're in Mercury retrograde in Gemini, which means communication from the past is going to be very relevant to what I'm talking about now. So you'll know what that means, Virgo. Yeah, lessons and blessings. Yeah, you're very close to achieving your goals. And somebody is taking and hiding your money, Virgo. Balance and spirituality and practicality, and something in traffic is watching. Cancer, Leo, cusp could be relevant. Yeah, I could be relevant. Strength and glorious vitality. And they got a whole lot of people involved in this situation. Your love life's very relevant. Amputee could be relevant. A time for healing. Dodgy money. Pisces and Aries cusp. So somebody on the cusp of Pisces. So it could be an Aries or a Pisces sun. Abundance. My needs are met above and beyond my expectations. Look at the bigger picture, and the energy is gaining momentum. I also feel Virgo in this reading. It's swapped a few times, so take what's yours and what's not. Leave what's not. A Leo sun's relevant. Somebody could be very telepathic. Somebody could read somebody's mind, so you need to know that, the letter Z. And also, energy works like, you know, if people are in my energy, if anyone did magic on me, you're giving me your energy, you're giving me your stories, you're giving me you let me in. So that's how magic backfires as well, because it's like you're opening up that channel. If you wondered about that. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there with love and light. Take care of yourselves, Virgo. Hopefully that helped. Bye bye.